Peace, y'all. It's me, Nate Almighty, and I'm back with another Raising Kanan Season 4 Theory and Prediction video, y'all. And this prediction is coming after my very first watch of Episode 6. The topic of today's theory: Lulu relapses after both killing Joyce Thomas, you could call that a mercy kill, and killing B-Rilla. Now, I'm going to speculate on how these things are going to happen. I'm going to explain to y'all why we've already seen clear signs in episode 6 that the road to Lulu's relapse has already gone underway. This video is going to be another banger, of course, because I'm Nate Almighty. This is what I do. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you're new here. Without further ado, let's get to it. All right, now, y'all, let's break it down like this. First, we have to understand that Lou is an addict, okay? Even though he's been clean for a while, there's a reason why Lou goes to his AA meetings and says, I'm an alcoholic. There's a reason why people who are sober or just became sober, they go to their meetings, whether it's crack, cocaine, whether it's, whippets, alcohol, whatever. They have to call themselves an addict. It's because you always have to remember what you are. Some addicts even say, once an addict, always an addict. Even when you're clean. They not even try to say, they say that in your mind. You always thinking about wanting to have that next fix, and it's constantly a battle. A battle to not find an excuse, right? To start using again. Now, if you ask me, right? Me being somebody who, when I was on probation, right? When I was first starting to get in trouble as a youth, they had me go to a child or a teens rehab facility as part of my probational services. And I learned in there, and also when I didn't listen and I ended up going to big boy jail, Rikers Island and all that, and I was in Green Correctional Facility. Part of the programs, we had to go to rehab type courses. And they tell you, if you want to stay clean, you're supposed to avoid the triggers that can cause you to drink again. And since Lou has been home from rehab, he has not avoided any of those main triggers, okay, that could cause you to relapse. So his relapse is coming. Now, I'm going to explain these triggers now. Some of the most important things that they want you to understand is that you have to avoid putting yourself in seriously traumatic situations. You have to avoid, right, being seriously emotionally involved with people. You have to avoid people who get on your nerves and may cause you to do something that's going to put you in the mind state where you want to drink in order to deal with that, okay? So when we see Lou fresh out of rehab, what it's been 3 to 6 months since he's been clean. When you see someone who he just wanted to take his own life the end of last season to now he has this big deal going on with the label. He got B-Rilla getting on his nerves. B-Rilla not knowing who the hell he talking to, who the hell shoulder he touching. Lou, who until Jukebox went to military training, was the best shooter in the Thomas family. When you got him getting involved with Imani Okoye, who's going to cause him problems because of his involvement with Jessica Figueroa, who he also was not supposed to be involved with because these are romantic triggers. And then when you have the death of Fame weighing so heavy on his heart and his spirit. And then when you have Joyce Thomas, right, berating him. And at the same time, putting him in a position where he feels like he's dealing with the pressure of his mother wanting him to end her life. And she's not caring about the mental toll it'll put on him once she's gone, if he had anything to do with it. The road to lose relapse is underway, okay? We know last season, right? Dealing with Rock and Joyce Thomas was the reason why Lou spiraled out of control. We see if Jessica didn't make it to Lou in that bar, Lou would have drank that alcohol and it'd be over already. But now that Jessica's gone, there's nobody Lou can rely on to help him maintain his sobriety. We haven't seen him find a sponsor yet. He don't trust nobody as it is. So this is how things are going to play. I do not believe that Kanan is going to mercy kill Joyce Thomas anymore. She probably would not want to put that type of pressure on her grandson. However, she's asked Marvin. She's asked Lou. I don't believe that she will ask Rock because I don't even think she wants to give Rock the satisfaction of putting her down. We are very likely to see Lou be the person who carries out this mercy kill for Joyce Thomas. It's going to be very emotionally impactful. And then when we have the fact that Lou is going to get his hands dirty again at some point, knowing that Unique is back out in the streets and he's wreaking havoc on the Thomas family, he's going to have to worry about protecting his family, especially his sister. It's a lot going on. And now, since we know for sure Lou is not going to have anything to do with the robbery of the Lowell house, since we know that for sure, now we got to deal with B-Rilla's attitude and the fact that he thinks Lou is a sucker. He thinks Lou is a square. So now, by the time Lou kills B-Rilla, and it'd be crazy if he killed him in the studio just like he did Crown, but it's very likely that we're going to see Lou pop B-Rilla. B-Rilla's not going to make it the next season. B-Rilla, also, his name starts with a B. His name's like Bryce or something. So the Breeze theories is out of here anyway. But he was a little bit too reckless and dumb. So I didn't believe he was Breeze after I made that video anyway. But when Lou decides to deal with B-Rilla, this is going to be somebody who already said, I'm not going to feel better until I find who did whatever they did to Breeze. This is somebody who going to be dealing with whatever dumb shit Amani's going to be doing. He going to be missing Jessica, right? He going to be stressed out from having to put his mother down. And if he didn't already hit the bottle again after that, when he's dealing with B-Rilla, who's likely going to create a great record after what Lou said, right? But anyways, because they lining that up too. B-Rilla is going to say the wrong thing, or he's going to rob the Lowell house, right? And he's going to make things look very, very bad for Lou, because Lowell is going to be like, I said that thing about my house, right? In front of you and B-Rilla. If B-Rilla don't get killed, because they assuming the guy will not have security. Stupid. If B-Rilla don't get killed there, on the back end, it's going to make Lou and B-Rilla look crazy. B-Rilla's going to say something stupid. Okay? He not going to know Lou has had enough. Lou is going to clap B-Rilla. B-Rilla's going to die. If Lou didn't already hit the bottle by the time he hit B-Rilla, we're going to see him have another drink of that dog before that same episode is over. So I'm giving Lou until episode 9 before he hit that bottle again. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Can't teach that shit, nigga. Come on. That's God-given. That's touch my ink. That's on the dome, nigga.